Welcome to the chemistry classes. Today I am going to explain the language of chemistry, and in this chapter my first topic is how to write the chemical formula. In order to write the chemical formula, firstly we have to know about the symbol of each element and know about the radicals. There are basically two types of radicals, acidic radicals and basic radicals. What is called acidic radicals? The species which consists of negative charge is called acidic radical, while the species which consists of positive charge is called basic radicals. In order to write the chemical formula, we have to follow the following instructions. Number first, write the elements and with symbols side by side, and positive radical is written first followed by the negative radicals. And the next rule, you have to find out the valency of each element. Listen, the elements is divided into three categories: metals, non-metals and metalloids. How to identify the given element as metals? Whenever any elements which consist of 1, 2, 3 electron in outermost shell, that is called metals, while those elements which consist of 5, 6, 7 electron in their outermost shell are called non-metals. Metals shows positively charged, while non-metals which shows negatively charged. Listen and look at the board, then I will discuss how to write the chemical formula. This is the magnesium whose atomic number is 12, and when we do the electronic configuration of this element, now the electronic configuration is 2, 8, 2. Magnesium consists of 2 electrons in the outermost shell, which is considered to be metals. When we talk about the chlorine, its configuration is 2, 8, 7. Due to 7 electron in outermost shell, it is considered to be non-metals. Now, if we want to find out the valency of magnesium and chlorine, that means metals and non-metals. This is the magnesium. Listen, when we talk about the metals, which consist of 1, 2, 3 electron in their outermost shell, their valencies are same as 1, 2, 3. When we talk about the non-metals, if the non-metal consists of 5, 6, 7 electrons in their outermost shell, now then the valency of those non-metals 3, 2, 1, which is subtracted by 8. Listen, magnesium, its outermost electron is 2, then its valency is plus 2. In the same way, when we talk about the chlorine, its outermost electronic configuration is 7, which is subtracted by 8, then we get 1. Non-metal always shows with negative charge. Then apply the crisscross method, then this and this, in which magnesium combines with 1 while chlorine combines with 2. That is called magnesium chloride, and the chemical formula of magnesium chloride is MgCl2. In the same way, when we talk about the aluminium oxide, aluminium, its atomic number is 13 and its configuration is 2, 8, 3. Similarly, oxygen, atomic number 8 and its configuration is 2, 6. And aluminium, whose valency is plus 3, and oxygen carries 6 electron in outermost shell, that's why its valency is minus 2. And apply the crisscross method, then Al2O3. This is the formula of aluminium oxide. Now I am going to show one more example. The ions which carries either positive charge or negative charge, which is equal to the valency of cations or anions. Listen carefully. When we talk about the sodium, which carries positive plus 1 charge, that means this plus 1 charge, which is equal to the valency of sodium, that means its valency is plus 1. Now AlO2 minus 3 AlO2 minus 3 is called aluminate. Then aluminate has minus 3 valencies. Here minus 3 shows the number of electron gained by aluminate is 3. Now when we talk about the formula of sodium with aluminate, sodium whose valence is +1 and aluminate AlO2 minus 3. When we talk about the valency, then we have to follow the crisscross rule. Now the chemical formula related with the sodium and aluminate is Na3AlO2. This is the chemical formula of sodium aluminate. Now my second topic is percentage composition of an element. By this formula we have to calculate the percentage of element in a molecule. Listen, the percentage of element in a molecule, which is equal to the mass of element upon molar mass into 100. For example, when we talk about the calcium carbonate whose formula is CaCO3, and the calcium carbonate is a mixture of calcium, carbon and oxygen, and we have to calculate the percentage of each element. In order to calculate the percentage of each element, firstly we have to calculate the molecular mass, that is also known as molar mass. Here atomic mass of calcium is 40, carbon 12 and oxygen 16. Now calculate the molecular mass. Molecular mass, calcium carbonate, calcium 40, carbon 12 and oxygen 16 into 3, that is equal to 100 unit. Now the percentage of calcium. The percentage of calcium means percentage of calcium, apply this formula. Percentage of calcium means mass of calcium. Mass of calcium is 40 and molar mass is 100 multiplied by 100, that is 40%. In the same manner, when we talk about carbon, atomic mass of carbon is 12, molar mass 100 multiplied by 100, that is 12%. In the same manner, when we talk about oxygen, atomic mass of oxygen is 16 into 100, that is 100 and 16%. If we add the percentage of these elements, which is equal to 100, which shows the chemical composition and mass percent of elements. To get the more information regarding these chapters and to know about the facts related to the chemistry, you have to subscribe the channel.